Hello and welcome to Aussie Ideas, man. This is a test. Welcome, g'day. It's the Aussie Ideas, man. Just having a wing it session, trying out my new PC. It's a Lenovo Yoga AOI 7 of some sort, and hopefully it's webcam. I should be looking at it, looking at myself, hoping it's webcam can replace my old Sony camcorder. Hoping that the big screen, 27-inch 4K rotatable, is able to make editing easier for me, who really should be wearing glasses by now at 68. And also, I'm hoping that I can wing it at this stage. One more video for the sake of practice, for the sake of maybe not being as wooden as I am. I know it must be painful for watchers. Just thought I'd tell a little story about the silly thing that happened when I set this thing up. I have nothing behind me now, no PowerPoint auto cue rolling, simply because I'm sitting at my wife's little study nook and the stairwell is behind me, directly behind me. So if I were to do a PowerPoint, I would have to position the laptop at least 2 meters away. Doesn't matter. I'm not looking at anything, so if I look down, I can just ramble on. This is what happened. It was funny. It doesn't come with an instruction manual like most things do these days. You have to get on the net, or that's some sort of little fruit bug. You have to get on the net, and you have to download an instruction user guide of some sort. But I was a bit in a hurry to get going. And so what I did was I got the pieces out, threw them all together, and on the left side here, I noticed a little button and I just pressed it. Looked a bit like an on button, and sure enough, screen comes up blue, and some female voice is talking to me saying, "I'm going to help you set up." And I thought, great, I've switched it on. And I went through a quick setup. I didn't set up everything, but I went through a quick setup, and all went kind of well. And then it said, "Oh, if you want, we'll give you Windows 11. It came with Windows 10 out of the box. It's brand new. And so I said, sure, upgrade to Windows 11. And I did that. No problem. And all was very good until the next time I went to switch on the computer. I hit the same button, and it just kept telling me something to do with power saving, and blanked out. The keyboard and the mouse, I'd hit it, nothing would happen. I'd switch it on and it'd be in a different mode. There's a mode that links to your phone, which I didn't set up, and it shows me that. And then it goes into power saving, and my keyboard and mouse don't work. I can't flick across to bringing the computer up, and it shuts down. So I press the button again and I go into this link mode. It's able to link to other laptops and PCs. And same again. Power saving mode sign came up, and it shut down again. My keyboard and mouse, same again. No response from anything. Didn't do a thing. So here I am going, what's going on? And I get on my laptop and I go to some support. I think it was like Lenovo. I can't remember. It's a few days ago now. And I asked them, why is this happening? I googled that other people are getting this thing, and it seems to be a Windows problem, but it was just bizarre. So I wait for a reply. Well, the next morning I wake up and I'm a bit more clear thinking. I was too over anxious with all what was going on the day before, and I'm thinking, why on earth did the power button keep toggling between modes? Power should be simply on and off, and if there's a mode button, it should be separate. And I thought, well, go and have a look at the computer again. So I looked around the other side, and my power button was there. I pressed it, and up it came. There was nothing wrong with the computer. So when they got back to me on the laptop inquiry, I just said, it's resolved. The solution was what was the most common solution when I was a computer systems officer, and that's to insert new user. Pretty silly. I'd wasted a day of not being able to use my new computer. But to this day, I still don't understand how it actually gave me the setup off the mode button in the first place, being first new. It had me fooled, I guess. And at my age, I'm easier fooled, that's for sure. So now I'm just rambling and testing the webcam, and I'm simply putting out another video. Better look up. Big mistake already. I look at myself in the camera. Maybe I should put this a little higher. It doesn't move. Well, there you go. It stays left and centre. Not to worry. I'll try to look up. Maybe I should look over the thing as if I had a auto cue there, and maybe my eyes should go flicker, flicker, flicker this way and that way. I don't think I can do this for much longer. I can hear my wife driving in, and she's got 3 grandkids that are staying over, and I thought I'd just do this while they were out because the house is full of noise. No time to do this. Anyway, I'll keep going until some of the noise starts. I'm no good at winging it. That's why I write what I'm doing first. I can hear doors slam. I don't know whether you can. And I can hear kids' voices. This might have to be left to another day. At least I told you the little story. And hopefully I can watch this on YouTube and judge how wooden I still am. I first, a few months ago, before I started, watched some experts say this is what you do. And he said at least 30 practice runs before you become a half-decent YouTube presenter. And that's all I'm doing. But while I'm doing it, I am getting so many dislikes. The world is cruel. And I'll just say bye for now. Stay safe. Well, false alarm. Better look up. I'm still not teaching anything. In fact, to save me, I'll hit the full screen of that way I'm looking a little higher anyway when I do look down at myself. Okay, so what happened was, it wasn't my wife and 3 grandsons. It was my daughter-in-law and her children that got out of the car because they live in the house right in front of us. If you want to see how close the houses are, they're a metre apart, you can look at my very first video because I decided I'd try a little GoPro knockoff that wasn't any good, had terrible sound. I thought I'd try that, and all I could do is video my granny flat, and this is the granny flat I'm in, and the house in front is where my son and his family are staying until their new home is built. They're having a rebuild. They knocked down their first home, and it's almost at the slab stage now, so they've got a few months living in front of us. So yeah, false alarm. My other grandchildren aren't back yet, but when they come back, the 3 downstairs come up and there's 6 in the house, and that's why there's a lot of happy noise for them. So I'm going to splice this on with the other one. It wasn't goodbye and stay safe for now. I intend to see what I can do with the editor and play with this. Just string the two together, and then this time I'm not going to cut out all my pauses, so you won't see me jitter around, jump around the screen like I'm pretending to do. Because of the cuts I put in, you can see I may talk fast as an Aussie, but I have to pause between sentences because I'm thinking like a 68-year-old now. It's just life's natural degenerations, not complaining. I notice in the background I'm getting light and dark, and that's because the study behind is now a bedroom for the 3 grandsons, and the curtains are blowing in the breeze, and so they're changing the light through the door. Can you hear that? That's the end of it now. That's definitely the rest coming back. And when they come back, the 3 from down below will come back in to play for the rest of the day. So this time it's really bye for now. Stay safe. Off button.